Hey, watch this video and then send it to whoever you want to buy you gifts. You'll thank me later. Hi everyone, I'm Angelina and this is Blueprint DIY, where we remake our clothes to be just as unique as us. If someone sent you this video, I am going to help you become the absolute GOAT of gift giving this year. And it's not even gonna break the bank. Let's get right into it. Okay, so I took myself all the way back to when I first started upcycling. Right at that moment, what are things that I would have absolutely loved? Number one, obviously, it's a sewing machine. And I didn't include this in my previous gift giving guide, so I'm gonna include some things that I didn't include. But if you are interested in some more pro things that you can get for like pro level upcycling, definitely check this link above. But if the upcycler that you want to give a gift to doesn't have a sewing machine, they're just starting out, or their sewing machine is old and you think they need an upgrade, here's some recommendations. If you don't know if this person is really interested in sewing, then you can perhaps give them this like very basic entry level type of sewing machine that I'm showing you right here. Now, there is a warning with this. This is only, to me, only for those who can't pick up heavy machines, or you absolutely don't know if they're gonna stick with it and you don't want to spend a whole lot of money. So for anywhere between $17 and about $40, you can get these type of sewing machines. And the warning is that they last only about a year. I've heard from a lot of people, listened to a lot of reviews because I've reviewed these before, and a lot of people say they only last for about a year. So if you're gonna give somebody that this year and you plan on upgrading them next year, then that could be a gift idea for you. Now, if you want to go more into an actual sewing machine, an entry-level sewing machine, here are my recommendations. And if you're in the States, definitely check out Joann Fabrics right now because they're having an amazing sale. And I think I'm gonna pick up a couple to review for you guys, so I hope you guys are excited about that. Now, if you are giving this gift to a pro level sewist and you want to like make them, like you want to wow them, then I would definitely recommend either the Burnett B77, or you can go all the way up and get them an industrial sewing machine. For years and years, we wanted to give my mom an industrial sewing machine, and so I actually got the opportunity to get one first. And I'm like, we absolutely have to do this. She's been sewing for so many years and never has been able to get it for herself. So last year we got her the portable Right, and she absolutely loves it. It can sew through anything, so yes, I would recommend that as well. So these are my recommendations. You can also check the description box below for links to any of these. All right, next up is a beautiful thread set. Like, for upcyclers and sewists, this is so aesthetic. Like, this is so aesthetic. Just a gorgeous set of thread. It's just like, yes, like all the colors right there. I don't have to keep going to the fabric store or going online to order new thread. So somebody gives you a gift set of just thread. That's like, I hear you. I hear you, like, yes, a gift set of thread. Yes, absolutely. These are just things that we're already gonna need. And then if they're beautiful, it's something you can display, like you see here. You can display it on your wall, on your table, however you want to do it, or you can it's just something that you're going to need anyway. And they're so beautiful, all the colors of the rainbow, and they're functional as well. All right, so next up is something I did talk about in the previous video, but it's worth another mention. And it's a good pair of scissors. And I wanted to clarify, because oftentimes when people hear me say a good pair of scissors, they automatically think an expensive pair of scissors. For a beginner, when I say you need a good pair of scissors, in my mind, really mostly you're cutting maybe some sweatshirts, some t-shirts, different things like that, like maybe 2 layers of denim. All you have to do is go to Walmart or Amazon, get a pair of scissors that has not been used to cut paper. That's a good pair of scissors. If those scissors, what I call virgin scissors, they have not been used to cut paper, they will cut adequately through most of the things that a beginner upcycler will need to cut. Only when you get to, you know, that level where you're cutting 4 layers of, or more layers of denim, you're cutting fur, you're cutting leather, will you need an expensive pair of scissors. Okay, so I wanted to clarify that. So if you're gift giving someone, yes, you can absolutely give them a wonderful, beautiful, nice pair of scissors that cost a lot, and they will appreciate it. But if you're putting together them like a beginner kit, then just go to your local Walmart, local fabric store, and get a pair of scissors that you think is cute and that has not been used. A brand new pair of scissors, they haven't been used to cut paper, they'll cut the fabric. All right, so next up is the trifecta of no-sew tools, things I wish I knew I would need so much, and I'm telling you just to buy these and just have them, because when you need them, you don't want to have to go looking for them. And it is these things here, and I'll go one by one. This is the Aleene's Okay to Wash It glue, or any type of fabric glue. I really like the washable one because it guarantees that when you put it on your garment, you're gluing things together, you can wash whatever you're gluing together. So I would highly recommend this. And fray check. This is used when you cut something and it is something that will fray. You can use this on the ends to keep it from fraying. So if you don't have an overlock machine yet, a serger yet, then you can use this instead of a serger. Or if you're cutting something and you want the seam or the cut to stay nice and crisp, even for denim or for t-shirts or for sweatshirts, if you want that cut to stay nice and crisp, you don't want it to fray at all, then you can use this as well. It has so many applications, so I like to keep several of these around. And then last up is one of my favorite things in the world, and it's heat and bond. This is hem tape. You don't have to use this specific brand, but the heat and bond, the hem tape, you can use it to hem your pants, hem your clothes without sewing. You just use an iron. And then there's sheets of it that you can buy that you can use for making patches. All it does is it adheres two materials together. So if you have 2 pieces of fabric that you want to adhere together, then you can use the heat and bond. I use it probably way too much, but these are my 3 secret weapons of no-sew upcycling. All right, next up is something you guys have watched me use in a couple of videos recently, and you have been asking me about it, so I'm gonna share it with you guys. And it is a tiny iron. I love this thing. This brand is Steam Fast, and I'll put the link to it down in the description box below. My mom bought it for me. I didn't think that a tiny iron could be effective at ironing. I invested, last video I told you guys I invested in a good steam iron. I would not buy that. I'm glad I have that. But for on-the-go use, for opening up your seams, for doing those small pieces, just for quick things, this is invaluable. I would definitely recommend it for any upcycler, no matter whether you're a beginner or not, especially like if you're a beginner and you can't afford like a really good steam iron, get you one of these. It compacts like nice and tight. You don't need a whole lot of space to store it, and you just find a surface, flat surface, plug it up next to the flat surface, go ahead, iron away, and you're done. All right, so next up, let's get into the nitty gritty. These are the things that you've probably never heard that a thrifter, upcycler, sewist, DIY fashion person, DIY fashion lover wants. But I'm gonna tell you straight up, your person wants a thrift store gift card. Yes, they do. If they're an upcycler, they want a thrift store gift card. You might think it's passe, you know, it's like, well, but those aren't new clothes. They thrift for a reason. A lot of people think, you know, like, oh, we thrift because you can't afford. It's an environmental thing to do. It's treasure hunting. I mean, it's just so much. For a person who likes to thrift, a person who likes to upcycle, a thrift store gift card is, yes. Trust me. If you would want a thrift store gift card, put it in the comments. Let the people watching this who are looking for gift ideas, let them know. that's something that you would definitely do. All right, so going along with that is, and you give these two as a combo, and you're just the absolute goat of gift giving, I promise you. Time. It's free. You give somebody a thrift store gift card and the time to use it, I promise you, they're going to absolutely love it. Like, let's do a scenario. So you are the person giving a gift card, thrift store gift card, to your upcycle loving wife. And you say, hey honey, I'm giving you this thrift store gift card as well as the day to use it. I'm gonna take care of the kids, I'm gonna take care of everything. You just take the time. You're absolute stud in her eyes right now while you're saying that. So try it. And the time to upcycle as well. So often these passions, these crafts, you know, for all of us, no matter whether you are a handy person, you like working out in the garage, you like doing like DIY home renovation projects, you like upcycling, whatever it is, whatever your hobby is you like to do, just the gift of the time to do it without distractions, without people interrupting you every 5 minutes, without the phone ringing constantly, that is such a gift. And so if you have the ability to gift that to someone that you love, oh my gosh, I hear you guys. I hear you through the screen saying, yes, absolutely. So just consider that. All right, so here's another one that may not cost you a whole lot of money, but it means the world to the person you're giving it to. And it is the gift of space. And space can be a lot of different things. So as upcyclers, as sewists, a lot of times, you know, in our homes, we don't have a whole lot of space. Some of you guys may be sewing on your kitchen table, a makeshift desk or something like that. But just to have someone set up a little corner for you, or to give them a gift of like bins and baskets to store their sewing supplies or thrift stash or different things like that, a gift card to the Container Store. That could be an absolutely amazing thing. I'll show you some of the things that I use as storage in my sewing room just to give you guys some ideas. A lot of it has been purchased secondhand or from IKEA or different places like that. You can use mobile carts. Those carts, everybody has them. Michael's has them. Joann Fabrics has them. IKEA has them. A lot of places have. Walmart and Target have them. So you can find these carts anywhere. And just that little amount of space just means the world, to have a dedicated space for your craft. It means the absolute world. All right, so last up is a couple of shameless plugs. Give them the gift of knowledge. YouTube is an amazing place to learn how to do new things. Just having the gift of, if you don't know a few people and you're watching this and you found the video maybe and nobody shared it with you, share this channel with them, as well as just the knowledge of the word upcycling. It's such a new term that a lot of people just call it remakes, they call it refashion. There's a thrifted transformations, thrift flips. There's a lot of different names for it. So just to know a couple more terms to search here on YouTube, and to know that there are tutorials out here like Blueprint DIY tutorials that they can watch to even just give them inspiration, as well as the skills that they need in order to take their upcycling to the next level. To start, our motto here is be afraid and do it anyway, because we know that everybody starts out 9 times out of 10, they're scared, but we're gonna do it anyway. I'll put a couple of channels in the description box below that I absolutely love for upcycling, not just big channels, but just a bunch of channels that I absolutely love that are going to be very knowledgeable as well as fun. We have entertainment, just like Next Top Upcycler. So if they love upcycling, they'll love that entertainment as well. And I also have a Facebook group that they can join that outside of YouTube get personal help from people all over the world who just want to share their upcycles with one another and get help when they need it. And last up, like I said, this community is a kind of small community. There's not a ton of people who love to upcycle. So then where do you get things that are specific, merch that's specific to an upcycler? You can get it right here. Like I said, shameless plug, but I'm not ashamed. I just designed this t-shirt, this sweatshirt for the channel, and I think I would have loved to get this as a gift. So if you are interested in giving them some t-shirts and sweatshirts, definitely check the merch shelf down below, as well as this one. I am so proud of this. You guys know that we do upcycle, we do renegade upcycles here, and so it says Renegade Division. It's just kind of a like vintage throwback sweatshirt, and I am absolutely in love with it, and I hope you guys are loving it as well. Let me know in the comments if there's anything that I recommended that you were like, yes, I absolutely would love that as a gift this year. And definitely don't forget to send this to the person that you want to give you gifts. And of course, I have a ton of other videos for you to watch right here. If you enjoyed this type of content, definitely subscribe, because we have a ton of upcycle related things here, tutorials as well as entertainment. So I will see you guys in the next one, because I know you're about to watch another video. All right, bye.